So if you've seen my review for the first Stranger Things season, overall I said that I loved it. I love Stranger Things. I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. Like this shirt is a Stranger Things shirt. And I said that I'm going to rewatch every single season in preparation for the final one, Stranger Things 5. And I rewatched season 2, and normally when you take a group of Stranger Things fans and you tell them, like, hey, what do you think of the season? Like, which one's the best one? Which one's the weakest one? There could be many arguments of which one's the best. People might say that the first one's the best one, or the third one is the best one, maybe 4. But what about 2? Well, some fans might think season 2 is the best one, but most of the fans do consider Stranger Things 2 to be the weakest one. And what do I agree with that? Well, yes, I do. But I still love it. Before we get this review started, please, if you're enjoying this video, please leave a like and comment down below. What do you think of Stranger Things 2? Do you love it? Do you think it's the weakest one? Do you think it's one of the really underrated? It's one of the best ones? I love to hear your opinion in the comment section. And plus, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. And I am planning to re-review all the seasons. Well, technically just review because I never reviewed them before on this channel. And if you want to get notified, then turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload the next reviews. So now, let's get started. So, Stranger Things 2 takes place 1 year after the first season, whereas in the first season took place in November of 1983, season 2 takes place in October of 1984. It's been a year since Will got rescued from the Upside Down, but he's out of nowhere, he starts to see these weird visions of the Upside Down and encountering this weird creature called the Mind Flayer. While that, Hopper's investigating a mysterious case with dead pumpkins while he's taking care of Eleven, who survived in the first season. While that, Jonathan and Nancy are trying to bring the word out of what happened to Barb in the first season. While that, there's a new character, a new girl in town named Max, and the gang is trying to get to know her and possibly include her in the party and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's so much going on this season because season 2 kind of started this strategy where everyone's got their own subplots and stories, and we just cut to wherever they are. I mean, like, we did have that in the first season, but I do see season 2 as the kickoff for that, because in season 3 we get Scoops Ahoy, we get some of the Russian subplot. You get where I'm going. And overall, yes, I do think that season 2 is the weakest one, but I don't hate it. I love Stranger Things season 2 because it carries from what I loved about the first season. Now, the tone is leaning more towards horror. It's a lot darker, but it still carries that mysterious tone where you want to wonder, who the hell is this Mind Flayer creature? What's going on with Will, with his vision, stuff like that. That mysterious tone is still present, and I'm glad it is, because that's an important part of the tone of Stranger Things. And overall, the characters are still likable, and we get some great additions with Max. Max is a great character. She's the new girl in town where she has an abusive brother named Billy. She just moved to Hawkins. She has a complicated life, and you get to learn more about her as the season goes on. We also get introduced to Billy, which plays whom he plays a big role in season 3, but we will get there when I review season 3. Now Hopper is still great as always. Joyce is still great, and we get a new character named Bob, played by Sean Astin. I think that's his name. And overall, he's one of my favorite characters in the show. And if you've seen the season, Yeah. If you know, you know. But overall, I really like Bob. He's a great character. He's really likable, really supportive towards Joyce and Will and the buyers. He's a great character that you instantly like, and you want to spend more time with that character. He's really nice. And season 2 also kind of expands the lore of the Upside Down by bringing in the demo dogs and the Mind Flayer, getting more lore on, and you get more hints of how the Upside Down really is, how it works. It does a great job on expanding the concepts and ideas from the first season and expands them. It did a great job. And one more thing I want to talk about is Dustin and Steve. So many people talk about these two, but it's justified because these two are the best duo in the show. Because they have such great chemistry. It's like a big brother and little brother dynamic. You see them bonding, and you really get a sense of this newfound brotherhood type relationship, and you really vibe with it. And you get to see Steve becoming more of the infamous babysitter of Hawkins, which will obviously carry over to the next season, and it's pretty much what Steve's known for, just him being the best babysitter that these kids could ask for. Now, even though I love season 2, I do got to talk on some of the flaws, because in the first season I didn't really have any flaws because I liked everything of it. Season 2, however, out of all the seasons, I believe that this is the most inconsistent season. I mean, like, yeah, someone can make the argument like, oh, season 4 is kind of inconsistent because of the high school thing, but at least that fit in well with the Stranger Things vibe because it felt like it was in the 80s. And if you know, in the 7th episode, things kind of feel inconsistent, where it does no longer feels like the 80s, it no longer feels like Stranger Things. It kind of feels like you got transported into another show. And this episode's about 11. It's episode 7, The Lost Sister. And I think 11's character is what kind of saves that episode. But the rest of it just doesn't work because it does not feel like Stranger Things. It doesn't fit in well with the show. And the only memorable thing about it is 11's little character growth. I watched season 2 3 times, if you include this one, because I just finished it. Essentially, the second time I watched it, I just decided to skip episode 7 because I want to get straight into the stakes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of episode 7 is kind of a disappointment after such big stakes and cliffhangers of the previous episode, and also because of the fact that it's really inconsistent with its tone and vibes, make it one of the weakest and worst episodes of the show. Like, fans do say that season 2 episode 7 is one of the weakest and worst episodes. Now, like, I don't hate it. I think it's alright or mediocre. I think the only good thing about it, and it's like a big thing, it's 11. The rest of it just doesn't work because it just doesn't fit in well. But overall, I think season 2 is a great continuation. It has what I love about the first season and continues that. It uses that to tell its story, and plus it expands on some concepts and ideas of the lore and the Upside Down. We get great performances, more likable characters that are great additions to the series. Even though it can get a bit inconsistent, it's still a great season and a great follow-up to the first one. So overall, I'm going to give season 2 a 9 out of 10. Tell me what you think of season 2 down in the comments below. And also, one more thing before this video ends, I have a poll in my community tab where you can get to decide what video do you want me to make. You want me to make a Murder Drones episode ranking or the Amazing Spider-Man 2 review? So feel free to leave your vote in that poll. But that said, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, and also hit the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload the next videos. With that said, thank you for watching. I'll be back for season 3. Bye.